channel. So today's video is going to be a collaboration. I'm collaborating with Connie from MakeupByConnie, and her and I just had our babies not too long ago. I believe both of our babies now are 2 months, because her daughter was born November 17th, if I remember correctly. My son was born November 3rd of this past year in 2016, and we thought it would be fun to do a collaboration video on 5 must-haves for our babies. So she has a little girl and I have a son. I think it's going to be really cool because you'll get to see not only are we two different people, two different types of moms, but she has a daughter and I have a son. Now, she already had a daughter, so now she has 2 kids, and I already had two daughters, so I have 3 kids. So for me, it was very different. A lot of my must-haves kind of changed a little bit because I'm used to having girls. And if you're coming over from Connie's channel, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy my video. Welcome, and I hope you guys check out some of my other videos and subscribe. And all of my subscribers, make sure if you're not subscribed to her, go check her out. She's such a sweet girl. I've been following her for such a long time. I follow her on Snapchat, on Instagram, and here on YouTube. So I'm going to leave all her information down below. Go show her some love. I'm just going to kind of jump into it. I have a couple things in front of me. So for my number 1 thing, I have 3 things actually, but I'm just kind of combining it because I feel like it's kind of in the same category. So when my son was born, we did choose to circumcise him, and for me that was a little petrifying because I was scared and I had never gone through that. You know, obviously they don't do that with girls. So my number 1 thing that really helped out with him is petroleum jelly. We got this really big one. The hospital also gave us some little tubes that had some, but my husband and I picked up this big one. It was really useful. What I found the most helpful about this is I would spread this on the whole front of his diaper, you know, and obviously I would clean his area and everything, but I just really found that this was very helpful. If you have a boy, or you're pregnant and you're gonna have a boy, I feel like petroleum jelly is gonna be your best friend, especially if you choose to circumcise your son. Another thing kind of in the same category is I picked up this like alcohol spray from the Dollar Tree, which I thought was really handy, and I would use this to wet the cotton balls to clean his belly button area. And I found this was so easy because I feel like the huge bottle just kind of soaks the cotton pad, and then it would make him cry because it was just too much. And this would wet the cotton pad just enough. I was able to clean the area and it worked really well. So I thought this is another like must-have thing for me. The last thing I have in this little category would be hand sanitizer. I have this jumbo one. I actually buy the like extra jumbo one to refill this. Sanitizer is our best friend in our house. Our 2 girls know they need to sanitize. We actually have all gotten sick in the house. It's been like 2 weeks and we've got cooties going everywhere. Luckily my son hasn't gotten sick, but everybody else, myself, my husband, our 2 girls, everybody has gotten sick. So I always have sanitizer in the house. I keep small sanitizers everywhere. I keep them on the diaper bag, I keep them in my purse, I keep them on my daughter's backpack, I keep them in the car. Like, I have sanitizer everywhere because out here, I know the climate is different in California, that's where Connie lives, but here in Montana we have snow. It's really cold, it gets really windy. I feel like it's easier for everybody to get sick out here. I always feel like there's some type of flu going around out here, and especially with my oldest, she goes to school, she always catches stuff, brings it home, and I just don't want my son to catch it. He's only 2 months right now, and there's not very much medicine that doctors can give for babies, so sanitize like all the time. I'm always down everybody's throat. I actually have one more thing to show you guys in the same like little category, and it's Lysol spray. You know, I feel like you can never be too cautious when you have a newborn, just because there's just so many germs, so much nasty stuff out there. I buy mine from Walmart. It's super affordable there. This is the jumbo one, like the super big one. So yeah, I mean, I feel like keeping your baby clean and healthy is like the number 1 thing. It's my number 1 must-have, is to keep my son clean and happy and healthy. and I feel like these 4 products help me do that. Next thing I'm going to show you guys is this boppy pillow, I believe is what it's called. I know you can buy them like anywhere. I believe like Walmart, Target, Kmart, you know, I'm sure these are very easily accessible to everybody. I had one with both of my girls, so I knew I had to get one for him. Sometimes I actually put it sideways in between my husband and I because he sleeps on our bed sometimes, and we're always both so scared that we're gonna smash him. And I feel like this really helps keep us in our little area, and he fits in this little nook. It's also really wonderful when I want to just lay him on the bed and I want to fold laundry, or I need to do something in the room. I could just put him on the bed and not worry about him falling. Same thing if I'm doing something in my living room. Let's say I want to pick up or do something that, you know, I can just sit him down on the floor and he chills in his little spot and he's good. I feel like whether you have a boy or a girl, this is definitely a must-have in our home because it's very useful for us and it keeps our little one from moving around everywhere. Another must-have for us, he does have his own room, but it's on the other side of our home. So right now he sleeps in our room, and he does have a crib and everything, but we don't want him on the other side of the house. We have this little, I call it a little bed. Basically, I don't know what it's actually called. I will insert a little picture for you guys so you can take a look at it. But it rocks back and forth. It has music. It has like little toys attached where you buckle it. And I put that on my side of the bed. And that's where he sleeps majority of the time when he's not sleeping on our bed. And I find it very helpful. He takes his naps in there. I have it in my bedroom most of the time at night. And then during the day I keep it out in the living room. And he just chills in there. It's really nice. He stays like nice, and he gets in like his little nook, which is nice because it's not like a super wide space that he's gonna be like moving around. So I find those very useful. I did have one for my youngest daughter, and I found that it was really, really useful, so I knew that we had to pick it up when we had him. So my number 4 must have, because it is so cold here, I was very worried that a blanket was not going to be enough for him. So my number 4 must-have is definitely one of those car seat covers. I will insert a little clip for you guys right here. I feel like these are amazing. They keep him so warm. Sometimes I feel like it's a little too warm because we'll move his blanket. We do put a blanket on top of the car seat cover, and he's like sweating and I feel so bad, but I just don't want him to be cold because it's so cold out here. The snow is so intense and sometimes it gets so windy here and it just makes it feel even colder. So I feel, especially if you live in the cold states, make sure you get a car seat cover or some kind of car seat canopy thing, because it's gonna be a lifesaver, honestly. And it's awesome because you can pop them in the washer. And my number 5 must-have for babies is pacifiers. I use them for my 2 girls. They worked out wonderfully. My son loves them. It's kind of soothing for him. It helps him take his nap. He loves to eat all the time, but I don't want to overfeed him. So I love to use the pacifier to just help him calm down, help him take his nap. You know, sometimes it's just, like, I know he wants to eat more, but he's already had more than enough. So I just will give him the passy, and that just really does help calm him down. I know some people are against pacifiers, but honestly, I feel like it's just a must-have. Like, we have a handful of them all over the house just in case we lose his main one, and I love them. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different for my channel. I normally just do hauls and like beauty related stuff, but I am a new mom again, and I thought this video would be super fun to do with Connie. And I do want to say thank you to you, Connie. Thank you so much for collaborating with me. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to watch your video and see your 5 baby must-haves. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment down below letting me know you'd be interested in me doing future mommy videos. Make sure you like this video. Go ahead and share it with any of your mommy friends, anyone that's currently pregnant, who just had a newborn. so they can go ahead and check the video out. I would love to do more videos that have to do with my kids on my channel, but I just want to make sure that it's something you guys would be interested in. So give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment down below. Once again, guys, please go check out her channel. Show her some love. She's such a sweet girl. I love watching her videos. She does a lot of family vlogs on her channel. She does reviews, things like that. So go check it out. Show her some love. Let her know I sent you. And if you're coming from Connie's channel, welcome once again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave all my social media down below as well as Connie's social media. So make sure you follow us. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video.